Are you fired up and ready to go? 10 amazing chess moves to blow your mind. In this position, white is getting mated by queen g2 or queen f1. So if you are white, you need to do something fast and with checks. Here, white had the audacity of hope to play a brilliant romantic move, queen h6. Stop it, baby, sacrifice the queen, and however black captures, they get mated. For example, g takes h6, rook takes h7, checkmate ends the game. King takes h6, rook h8, checkmates the game. So the best one for black was to resign, and with this win, Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen defending his title. In this position, black is the full piece up, and white has to do something concrete, otherwise they will be down 0. And here, white had the audacity of hope to do a memorizing brilliant with queen d8, sacrificing the queen. You might say, what the fuck is this move? The idea is discovery check. For example, the king has to take the queen, otherwise there are no other legal moves. Then white plays fantastic move, bishop g5, my brothers and sisters. Now behold, don't play bishop a5 because that's a mistake. The king now can go on e7 or d8, and that's all she wrote. Rook d8, king e7. So it's imperative to give the check on g5. Behold, that's double check, and this is the most deadly thing in chess, because once you're double checked, you cannot move other pieces apart from the king. Now king e8, that will deliver checkmate, okay? So if the bishop is in a5, the e7 square will be vacant for the king. So it's imperative to give this check, and after king, they cannot block us, you take the king with the rook key. So after king c7, then what is the move here? Bishop d8. Are you not entertained? That's it, that's all she wrote, checkmate ends the game. The king cannot escape on b6 because the bishop covers. In this position, black played b6, trying to develop their pieces and be wootsy moosey, but here, white had the audacity of hope to play a fantastic memorizing move, which is queen takes c6, sacrifice the queen, my brother and sister. This is called bonus mate, and it's one of the most beautiful checkmates in chess. The queen is controlling the a3 f8 diagonal, and after f takes g6, f takes e6, bishop g6 delivers checkmate. Are you not entertained? After queen e7, queen takes e7 is all she wrote. She ain't rank anymore. A beautiful romantic move. In this position, white played pawn e4, trying to use the pin, attack the bishop, and just play chess. Let's not lose hard. White is a pawn up. But here, black had fantastic romantic move, and here black sacrificed the queen with pawn takes a4, sacrifice the queen. White suddenly said, wow, black is the queen, I'm gonna win the queen. So they took the queen, but then go bishop takes f2. Behold, the pawn is protecting the bishop and the d2 square, so the only vacant square for the king is king e2, but then hops on the pony, and this is called Lego's trap or Lego's mate. And look at the pony mare. The pawn on d4 delivers the checkmate, the pawn on e4 controls the d2 and f2 square, and those squares are covered. Incredible romantic checkmate, which is super duper popular in all levels. This is a legendary, fantastic game. Black is a full rookie up, but here comes a romantic tactic. As you can see, the pin is super duper strong, and the bishop has amazing potential if the pawn moves. So, pawn Morphy, the one only. Look at g7 rookie, which is a natural move, but he has seen more than that. Now, you cannot take with the queen, because I'll take with the queen. So the only move is pawn takes d7, and now what? What should you do? Because if you take the change, you will be just completely losing. I mean, not losing, but you will be down 0. You have 2 pawns for a piece, which is not enough. So what is the move here? The pawn is controlling the b8 square, so something like queen 7, then maybe f6 just. And after queen c8, king e7. The king runs. So it's not that simple, but here you see that the d8 square is vacant. If the rookie goes there, I will checkmate, but there's a pony. So what do we do? Deflection. Here, in the midst of chaos, Pomorphy had the audacity of hope to go for the memorizing and then in chess universe move queen b8, sacrifice the queen. This is called clean and sacrifice. White is cleaning the d8 square, that is all she wrote. Pawn takes b8 and rook d8, and this is called Morphy's mate. When a bishop and the rookie do real checkmate, this is called Morphy's mate. Are you not entertained? Is this not what you came for? This position is more complicated. Black played natural move queen e7, trying to grab their pieces and put the queen close to the king. Now all those guys are super duper active, but there's not immediate win. For example, pawn takes f6, now g takes f6, and the queen's protecting the h7 square. That was the main purpose of black last move, queen e7. So pawn g5, it looks good, but there's probably something like g6. White needs something concrete, and here white found the mind-blowing move. Queen takes h7, sacrifice the queen, my brother and sister. You might say, what the fuck is this move? Behold, sit back, relax, eat popcorns, I'll explain. King takes h7, my brother and sister. Now the whole idea is double check. Pawn goes on f6, delivers check with the bishop and the pony while controlling the g8 square. Now you might say, okay, king h8, okay, but on g6 is all she wrote. Checkmate ends the game. So the king has to go forward, and then pony eg4, fantastic move, delivering the check while controlling the h5 square by the other pony. So it's very important to not give the h5 square and control more squares. So king g5, now h4, delivers check, the pawns are protecting each other, which is super duper important. King a4, g3, the king is still being checked, because if you stop checking, like you consolidate and win because they have queen up. King f3, now bishop e2, delivers check, the e4 square is controlled, the pawn is protected, and everything is protected. So the king has to go here. Now what's the move here, my brothers and sisters? Rook h2, the pawn is controlling the rookie, and the rook delivers check. King g1, now what's the checkmate move? King d2 is all she wrote. Are you not entertained? Is this not what you came for? Look at this checkmate, my brothers and sisters. From g8 to g1 and get made it. King delivers checkmate. Are you not entertained? Is this not what you came for, my brothers and sisters? What a beautiful sequence. Everything was forced. When you do tactics, try to calculate forcing move first. Because if you do forcing moves, you know that your opponent has to cover the check. Now in this position, my brothers and sisters, white last move attacks our rookie, and we need to take that into account. Or we can do some counter-attack. Here, Blake had the audacity of hope to go queen takes d1, sacrifice the queen, finding out that why you have daddy issues. What does daddy issues means? That means back rank issues. Removing the defender of the e1 square, bishop takes d1, rook e1, check, delivers king check. Now king g2, now what? You cannot take because you get daddy issues, aka back rank issues, but the whole idea is to go bishop f1, delivering the check on the king, for instance. That's the king g1, is bishop h3, and that is all she wrote. So the king has to run, can go on h3 because there's a bishop, I'll take the king. King f3, and now goes the freaky dicky fork, and that was the whole idea of Black's queen takes d1, because now the queen is undefended and she's going to be lost. King f4, king. Pawn takes d7, Black is a 4 rook up. The best move for white is to resign. Are you not entertained? In this position, Black played a similarly natural move. Pawn a4, my brothers, attacking the b2 pawn, and everything's protected. But not everything seems protected, because here white has one of the most beautiful, romantic, aesthetic checkmates ever, and brilliance ever. And here white goes. Pawn takes c6, sacrifice the pawn in the heart of Black position, my brothers and sisters. This is going to remove the defender, and kind of deflection, because we are deflecting the king on it. If they take, we end up returning our pawn d6, and our material is even, but Black's pawn structure is very bad, white is much better. So of course Black takes with the pony, because now they keep protecting the pony. But now the main pawn comes. Now we hope go. Queen takes d5, the brilliant, mind-blowing, romantic, aesthetic move is played by queen takes d5, my brothers. Sacrifice the queen, and the king cannot go back on f7 because the queen controls that squares. After king takes d5, my brothers, the whole plan is to go rook hd1. Behold, don't go check because that is king c6. After any discover check, that you will be blocked by the pony or bishop. So it's very important to go rook hd1, checking the king, my brothers. And the king no longer goes on c6 because the rook is protecting this square. And after king e4, there's just bishop f3, and that is all she wrote. Checkmate end the game. So king has to go back on e6, but then you go bishop c4, and that is actually checkmate because the bishop is controlling the s7 square. Are you not entertained? Is this not what you came for? My best combination ever. Pawn takes c6, king takes c6, queen takes e5 here, rook hd8 here, and bishop c4, my brothers. Now in this position, as you can see, there's a big time fork on tricky dicky forky on f3, but the pawn is controlling. So what we do is we remove the defender, my brothers, on h3. After g takes h3, that's all she wrote. That's a big time fork. But white goes smartly rook c5, and now that fork won't be that strong. But Black makes one of the most beautiful, aesthetic, mind-blowing, brilliant in the world. And here, sit back, relax, and enjoy, eat popcorns, because Queen G3 is made a dent in chess universe. Sacrifice the queen, and White can take this queen by 3 pieces, but none of them work. For example, f takes e3, pawn e2 here, and daddy issues. h3, pawn e2, Anastasia mate of Sarah writes. Queen h3, pawn e2, freaky dicky forky, king h1, pawn h3, h3, take the king, f8, and daddy issues. Are you not entertained? Queen g3, and the best move for Black was to resign. In this position, Black is pawn up, but the king is super duper weak, so as ours. Here comes a fantastic, one of the most beautiful combination I have ever seen, which starts with rook b6, sacrifice the bishop, my brothers, the rookie. So after bishop takes b6, you don't want to allow any rook b6 shenanigans. So we go rook b6, sacrifice the rookie after Bishop takes b6, you go king a6, and there's no any more checks, and queen b7, the big time threat, my friends. So the only way to guard the b7 square is not by king c8, because you get checkmated, is to go rook d7, but then goes one of the most beautiful, aesthetic, mind-blowing brilliance in the chess world, played by the one and only Tao, which Immortal comes from Tao, and this is it. Queen, are you not entertained? Is this not what you came for? Deflection! Deflecting the king on a8. King takes a8, pawn takes b6. Now we are billions of pieces down, but we take the bishop, delivers a check here, and we do the final fork, and that is all she wrote. We're gonna take the last pawn, the pawn is gonna stop the f pawn, and this guy's gonna march. Are you not entertained? The most romantic brilliant ever. Thanks so much guys for watching. Don't forget to wash your hands, spread peace, love and happiness, and most importantly, pray for peace, immediately in the whole world. See you in part 2.